get hot, you would see something. Turns the breakers off, I have to find out what circuit that is.
Alright.
Oh, I just saw a spark.
Yep. Yep.
Why is that doubled? Shouldn't be like that. Let me put these in there, they're not supposed to be in there.
What's that? Those little white things right there?
That's for 240 volts. You got 120 volts there.
Huh.
These seems to be good and tight.
Is that where it came from? Was that main box? That spark?
Yeah, right up here, but that's, I'm not really sure what caused that. I mean, you hear any humming?
Yeah.
You did?
Every once in a while.
So I hear humming?
Mm-hmm.
If you hear humming, it's coming from here.
Okay.
Because that's where your main load is. This is what's feeding everything. This is connected to your bus bar. This is what this, if it's humming, this needs to be replaced. And
Sometimes it would pop too, like make a popping noise,
well,
like a sizzling too.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. And if this Crowns and Hines, which it looks like it is, you can't even buy these no more, so I have to replace the whole box.
Yeah.
Fix that problem. I'll be doing one over there today. It's ripped out all the breakers out of it. And the guts in it. Yeah, Crowns and Hines. Well, I mean, you ain't gonna burn your house down or nothing because it's all safe. Dump this thing on a truck before it burn your house down. But, just keep an eye on them. If you hear any more problems, let them know. Because eventually it's gonna have to be fixed.
Okay.
If it's doing what you're saying it's doing.
Okay.
It's gonna have to be fixed because it's gonna eventually burn itself out.
Okay.
And they don't like to spend money here.
No, yeah, that's what I've heard.
I mean, I did the 2 buildings over there, and they hired me because I was the cheapest one, and then I got into the middle of the job and found out there was more to it than what I thought, and then I had to raise the price, and I didn't make much money off it.
Yeah.
I made something, and then this job over here, I'm not making a whole lot of that in it either, but I ain't gonna do it for free either.
Yeah, that's right.
But I agree. I think there's something
Oh yeah.
going on with it. I think it.
It's gotta be like 30 years old, that box.
Yeah. Yeah, it's at least 30 years old. I've been here all my life, and I've done a lot of these. On the street alone, I've wired a bunch of these buildings.
Well, what they've been doing is taking the fuses from other buildings and putting them in.
Yeah. Well, that's why I got to replace the whole panel over now. They lost the guts. The main bus bar in there, they pulled the whole thing out. There ain't nothing there to put the breakers onto.
Huh.
So I got to replace the whole box. But This thing was built after I did the Fairways 4 over there. I wired that in 1980 or 79. 79 I wired that. And Harbor Electric. I was only like 20 years old at the time. So I've been doing electrical work all my life. My father used to own a company that I own. So our house was 12. This place was built somewhere in the 80s. So probably 82, 83, I'm not sure. So I've been here all my life. I've lived here since 1963.
So you think those little white things, those are spacers between the fuses, or?
These are made to, see one breaker by itself, like this one here, that's 120 volts, okay? When you put these two in there, that makes it these two breakers, that makes it 240 volts. You got two wires and two breakers.
Okay.
There's this AB phase, so we've got one hot wire coming in here, one hot wire coming in there, A and B, 1 and 2. And so it goes AB, 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 AB.
Okay.
To 240 volts, you gotta have A and B.
Okay.
240 volts. You can't just come off two of them off A and get 240 volts, it won't work. I don't know if you're following me or not.
Yeah.
So these spacers are made to hold these breakers, so if one leg trips, it turns the other leg off too, because if you got the water heater, for instance, a lot of water heaters 240 volts, you got two hot legs going to it. If one shorts out, it trips both of them off, so the whole thing shuts off.
Okay.
And somebody put these on there, and you got lights. Your brain circuits are all, most of your circuits in here are 120 volts. Look at all the, somebody stuck those in there. They weren't supposed to be in there. They're not even paying me to go over there and do this. What am I charging for?
Were you the one that came out here yesterday, I believe?
Huh?
Were you the one that came out here yesterday?
In here?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. They said they brought out some guy named Brett out here.
Another electrician?
Yeah.
They probably may send somebody out here because they may have wanted to get another price on what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Because I wasn't here whenever it happened.
Yeah, get it cheaper than what I'm doing it. I'm doing it as cheap as I can. He called me yesterday and he said he wanted me to do the job. So I said, okay, I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
And then she called me this morning, asked me when I'll be here, and I said this afternoon. I got something else I got to do. And she asked me if I could come over here and look at this for you.
Okay.
So, like I said, you're not really in any danger. And you do have smoke detectors,
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, they work.
But it's more likely it's gonna sizzle out and quit working here down the road.
Yeah.
Especially, if it keeps making a sizzling sound. You said it made a sizzling sound and a vibration sound.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see that when it arced, that it's not seated in there good.
Okay.
Anytime with electricity, if it's not making a good connection, it causes heat, and heat causes friction. Friction causes heat, and it eventually burns itself out. And that's what's going to happen up there, on the very top, that main breaker.
Mm-hmm.
This main breaker.
Okay.
The wires are coming into it. And it's not where the wires are going into it, it's where it's making a connection to the bus bars, where it's not making a good connection. And it's going to eventually, when you put a load on it, see, this is where all your current's coming through, and then it feeds all these, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the more you run, you turn all your lights on, you run your dishwasher, and you got your hot water going, and water heaters cooking, your air conditioning's cranking, and it's going to put a big load on that thing, and that's going to burn it out quicker.
Okay.
Because of that load going on there. They have constant power going through there. But when you only run a couple things, it's going to be, won't be so bad. But when you put a load on it, that's when you're going to hear it sizzle, you're going to hear it vibrate.
Well, the first time we had a problem with it, it was like the AC was cutting it on, and then it would just flicker. Like I would see sparks coming out of it.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to recommend, I'm going to go to the office and I'm going to recommend that we got to fix this.
Okay.
And
Does that replace the whole box, or?
whole box got to come out.
Okay.
The reason is because they don't make these no more.
Okay.
So,
It'll probably be easier for them to get it replaced anyways in the long run.
well, yeah, they're probably down the road and replace probably every one of these. You know,
Mm-hmm.
as time goes on. Let's see, where is a 30-year-old complex?
Yeah.
They-
I don't even have these in my parents' house.
Yeah.
This bus box in my house, my parents' house is a lot older than this place.
Yeah. Okay, man.
All right. I appreciate it.